And today, things that Johnny doesn't know.
Everything.
Good morning, party people.
Welcome to Breakdown with Nath Johnny. We're very glad to have you here. We're always glad to have you here, but, I just like to say it just so you're reminded, because sometimes you just got to tell your friends how you feel.
I love you. I think you're incredible, and you are going to do great things.
Thanks, Nath.
You're welcome.
Today
I was pointing and hoping it would rebound onto you.
No, I did. I felt it right here in the heart.
Oh,
yeah.
cute.
Yeah, it was so cute.
Now I'm in the mood to react.
You guys love the bromance shit, don't lie. Hey, so we don't usually do live stuff, do we?
We have.
We
tend to do official music videos mostly, but sometimes we're in the mood for it.
And sometimes this is our channel. And sometimes
it's always our channel.
Yeah, that's true.
Security.
We're going to do what the fuck
Today
we
we're checking
want.
out Bring Me the Horizon Mood. It is originally by 24K Golden featuring Ian Dior. This is done in the Live Lounge, BBC Radio 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't do a stupid pun about my mood. Usually because I bring yours down, but anyway.
Yeah.
Hopefully this lifts it up.
I was trying to stay upbeat to start with.
That's
See
all right.
how long it would take me.
All right, check out that like and subscribe. You know what feels really good? When you slap it. You slap it. Like, you know how you slap a Christmas ham? Do you slap Christmas hams?
Who the fuck slaps a Christmas ham?
I don't know. If it's still oinking, I guess you gotta slap.
If it's oinking, it must be boinked. I've always said that.
Boink is such a good word.
It's a great word.
It's so underrated. Oh.
Put your headphones on!
All right.
So
Like,
boink
subscribe,
this.
check out our merch. We love you.
3, 2, boink!
BBC Radio 1.
I don't know if I know this song.
You know what? I was going to say the same thing, but didn't want you to turn around and go, oh, yeah, that's right, because you don't listen to any pop music. I just did your me voice to you. I should have gone, oh, that's right, because you don't even listen to any fucking pop music, you dickhead.
When have I ever sounded that Australian?
Well, you do now.
Sure.
When have I ever sounded like fucking the Cookie Monster finally got some, literary skills?
Every time you speak.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, I'm Johnny, the ticket.
Why you always in a mood?
Oh, I had that song.
I do know
Trying
it.
to tell you what to do, try to play it cool. Baby, I'm playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in a mood? Messing around, acting brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, try to play it cool. Baby, I'm playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Never get attached. When I start to feel I unattached, don't I always end up feeling bad? I am not your dad. It's not all you want from me. I just want your company. Girl, it's obvious, elephant in the room, and we're a part of it. Don't
His
act
vocal
so
tone is
confused.
great.
And you love starting it, now I'm in the mood. Now we're arguing in my bedroom. We play games of love to avoid the depression.
His vocal tone's amazing. I love this sort of da-da-da. He hits that tiny little
Yeah,
falsetto,
all
yeah.
of his voice does sound as it does on record now, which is great. Jordan's, on the other hand, do not.
Man, I was just about to bring up. Look, it's no secret that Ollie hasn't always been the most amazing clean vocalist.
Yeah.
Obviously, the last few years he's got
He's
better
worked
and
at it,
better and
yeah,
better.
yeah.
But you always noticed live that Jordan's vocals were just quite superior in that sense. Obviously, he was doing less, so he wasn't exerting himself as much. But here,
This isn't a particularly melody-driven song, though. Like, the vocal, it doesn't allow you to be, like, it's not a strong vocal.
Yeah.
It's not as though he's, like, really, like, singing. It's more of that, like, talk singing type, almost rap singing. I don't know how to describe that.
yeah, I get that sort of new pop sort of style. But yeah, I think it's really good to hear how great Ollie sounds here. The control in his voice is great.
Yeah.
He hasn't missed a beat. It's awesome.
Press play, please.
Okay.
Been here before, and I won't be a victim. Why you always in a mood? Messing around, that's brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, try to play it cool. Baby, I'm playing by your rules. Everything is better with a view. Why you always in a mood? Messing around, that's brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, try to play it cool. Baby, I'm playing by your rules. Everything is better with a view. So why you trying to fake your love on the regular?
Oh, cool.
When you could be blowing up just like a cellular. I won't ever let a shorty go and set me up. Only thing I need to know is if you had it all. Talking flat back, gang, sipping 40. You keep playing another day with you, shorty. Let's backstage, stop waiting while you know me. Got a lot of love, but you better save it for
Yeah. Let's just go to his vocals again.
Okay.
Absolutely fucking great.
Yeah, hearing the aggression from him.
Yeah.
Done really well too.
The transitioning, and it's just he's just holding these notes so much better, and because this is it's live and it's no backing tracks. This is straight into the desk.
Yeah.
And then just obviously mixed still, but
It's mixed as bro.
so mixed.
Yeah,
bro.
the disc.
Yeah. You always find on these BBC recordings, these studio versions, you can really hear the chops that a vocalist has.
Yeah,
I've
for
noticed
sure.
that, and it's not to say you can hear if they're a bad singer, but you can hear when they're off. Like we've heard with Jordan, and Jordan sounds better now. I think maybe he didn't warm up as much as.
Well, that's what I said. He's not stretching himself earlier on. Now he's giving into it.
But he sounds great. I love how they picked that up, the tempo and stuff.
Yeah.
I really like the key sounds that they're doing behind.
Okay, I hadn't even picked up on them. I was focused on the drumming, to be honest.
The drum's really good.
It's brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. Try to play it cool. Baby, I'm playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? Messing around, that's brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. Try to play it cool. Baby, I'm playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. I won't be a victim. We've been here before. I won't be a
Fuck yeah, dude. Get that shit.
messing around, acting brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. Try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view.
That accent.
I have to say, I don't like the song.
I don't think it's a great song, but I did thoroughly enjoy hearing them do it. Can I straight up tell you one thing that fucking pissed me off?
Yeah, dog, tell me.
Like, the rest of the band, we're just standing there.
Yeah,
And it was the most easy shit to play in the world. And the
It
guitar's
wasn't a
just sitting there going,
performance.
yeah, mate. I can
You know
play
what,
guitar
though?
really good."
As a band, they're not a big performing band. Ollie's a great frontman. As a band, they're not we've seen them how many times.
Yeah.
They're not a band that's running around going crazy and they're like, oh yeah, that guitarist owns that spot. That bassist owns that spot. Tell me the guitarist's name.
Lee.
Well done. Yeah, shit. But they're not as though they're a band that you know all the members necessarily because they're all great at their own thing. They're all very talented.
Yeah.
But they're not performers as such. So I'm not surprised by that. It is the
Especially-
Ollie show.
Yeah, especially since they've become such a big production stadium band. It's basically the spectacle does all the work.
Yeah, 100%.
And they just provide the
Yeah, they put
tunes.
on a great live show, but it's not because they're necessarily great to watch as individual artists.
On guitarists, I believe that the second guitarist they used, and that they've been using for years now, was the original second guitarist, and they only use him live. Why isn't he a member of the band again? He's at every show they play.
I didn't know that.
Apparently it's correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure there's some...
He left when Jonah came in, right? Or Jonah replaced him,
Jonah replaced him, yeah.
and they just used
And
a
then
studio session from then on.
No, from then on it was all Lee, and I think they just used a live guitarist, which
Yeah.
I believe they got him back just after that. So, yeah, it's weird to me that they've always got two guitars, but he's not back in the band at all. So, I thought they did that really well. The standout for me was definitely Ollie's vocals.
Yeah, of
I was
course.
just really interested to see how he sounds in a more sort of still live but raw environment. And he was great, exceptional. I thought he was really good. Dropping that real deep scream as well.
Yeah, it was
and
cool.
then going straight into going from a deep scream like that to into a sort of more lower range thing is actually really hard because your voice has been, if you don't do it right, has been a little bit weakened and a bit more vulnerable. So when you have to pull it back and you need that extra
I love
control,
the way he's actually pulling back while he explains this.
it's the easiest way to do it. When you have to really pull it back and exercise that control, it's when it becomes quite able to sort of pop and slip.
Yeah.
And so he did that really, really well. I was very impressed.
Story time! The very, very first time I ever saw Johnny, before we knew each other, he didn't know I was there, was at a live show.
This is
And you're
probably
standing
a lie.
there talking to... No, it's 100% every word of the truth. You stand there talking to some chick, and you were like, yeah, you know, like my vocals used to be like this, but now I'm more like raw. But like I used to be like wow, and I'm raw. Except I can't do the deep scream. You did it very well. I will give you that.
I can't do it anymore. It's been too long.
But I was just like, that's sick. Because, you know, I was like 12 and you were 42 at the stage. And so I was really looking up to you.
Yeah.
It was actually, I was probably like, I say maybe 16. You would have been early 20s.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I was like,
Because
that's
I'm
so cool.
what, almost 7 years older than you? 6 years older than you?
7 years older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Early 20s. But I was there and that was the very first time I ever saw you. And then, like, fast forward 5 years later, we became super tight buds. But that was like, that's that guy.
Look, I appreciate that he thought it was cool, and I appreciate that he said it was some great screaming. I still am not going to either confirm nor deny that I was doing this to some poor girl. I was that meme of that guy leaning into that girl's ear.
She's just...
Yeah, she's just like...
No,
cool,
she
bro,
seemed
cool,
really
bro.
interested too, you know what?
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
Johnny
man.
Shotgun, you were cool
Oh, stop
once.
using that name. It's the worst. Anyway, what did you guys think of this performance in this song? Would you like to hear me show you how to scream in your ear at a gig? Probably not.
We'll see you next
That's
time.
brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. Try to play it cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view.